Hello, everyone, and welcome back into MLB The Show here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean. This is a series that uploads every single day at 1 p.m. Pacific time. If the Mariners are playing, I'm playing, and you can watch these videos by scrolling down, subscribing, and ringing that bell so you're notified when I post new videos, or just appearing in your subscription feed. You can see the progress that the Mariners make through the 162 regular season games and, fingers crossed, the playoffs. We are in a great position as far as the playoffs are concerned, currently leading the American League West Division by 4 games over the Angels. That's a pretty tight window, or pretty tight lead. We have been matching the Angels step for step. They have been between 4 and 3 games back, depending on like how days off work. And they have made a little bit of a leap here and there. Sometimes they're 8-2 and their last 10 were 7-3, so they've been able to gain just a little bit of ground. The reason I bring that up is it's going to be an interesting finish for the Mariners and the Angels because they see each other, or we see them, 6 of the final 9 games. So if they can stay within striking distance, they can really make a move in those last that last section of games. There are 3, maybe 4, depending on how the Angels schedule works out. 4 other games where things could either get really close or kind of fall to where it's not as dramatic. But either way you look at it, could be a pretty interesting finale. We have nothing but Houston, and Arizona coming up for the next week or so, with an episode of Chad Champ coming up after that Houston series. So, yeah, it's a lot of Houston, a lot of Arizona. Hopefully you're not getting too bored with it. Came off of a kind of a weird win yesterday. Got a 6-2 victory. Fell behind 2-0 early in the game. Kyle Lewis coming through, hitting a grand slam in the 3rd inning, giving us the 5-2 lead. We tacked on one more. We got it to 6-2, and I have to sneeze. And I have sneezed. So we won the series, which means that we get to unbox. I keep wanting to say unlock. We have unlocked the ability to unpack. I started with again, and I threw myself off. We get to check out a Allen and Ginter World Champion baseball cards. Those have been really fun. They have cool stuff like social media stars. Give it a second to adjust the light. You got to get it like really close. There you go. Social media stars. Cards that have trees on them. This is not a joke. These are real cards that come in these packs. We've seen wildlife. It's been fantastic. There was a card, picture just of a galaxy. It was awesome. So we'll find out what we get out of that pack today after the Mariners take on the Arizona Diamondbacks in the 3rd and final game of this series. James Paxton, 14-9 with a 2.97 ERA. Taking on Luke Weaver, 8-9 with a 4.27 ERA. James Paxton looking for win number 15 on the season. That would give us 4 pitchers that have 15 wins on the season. Those would be 4 of our 5 starting rotation pitchers. The only person that doesn't have it starts tomorrow. That's Justice Sheffield, and he's not that far behind. He's 12-10. But we have Paxton, who is 14-9, looking for win number 15. We had Gonzalez pick up win number 15 yesterday. Sadler's at 15 wins. He's been in 15 wins for a while. And Delaplane also at 15 wins. I don't think either of these guys have really had any decisions lately. Oh, Sadler got the loss. Sadler, I don't think, has won a game in a while. But that is for a different day. Quick look at the standings aside from the American League West, as you see here. The Astros 10.5 games out of being eliminated. I think we might maybe be able to quicken that up a little bit after the series in Houston starting tomorrow, but that's not to worry about right now. Over in the wild card standings, you have Toronto with a 1-game win streak and Boston with a 3-game win streak. Those teams are in contention. Cleveland has been streaky throughout the season. They started super hot. I thought they were going to be a lock for that top spot where the Angels are now. They fell off the face of the planet. They've really struggled over the last month or two. They find themselves in 4th place now, 4.5 games out, but I don't know. The Blue Jays have also been streaky. They're 8-2. They've had, I think, a 10-game win streak, or maybe they were 9-1 in a span of 10 games. They were up in the top spot at one point. They slipped back down closer to where the Red Sox and the Rays are. they could make a move. They're going to need some help from the Mariners with the Astros and with the Angels. There is a 6.5 game difference. The Angels are looking really good for that top wild card spot. So it's going to be the Astros that are probably going to need to slip a little bit, and the Blue Jays who are going to need to take advantage of that as the season continues. I wonder if we can find... That's not what I want to look at. Boston is playing Cleveland, so they've been able to make up some ground. They have 3 in Seattle. They don't see any of the teams that are before or after them. Blue Jays have New York to deal with. That can put them in a good position. They might even flip the Yankees into the wild card position coming down the stretch with a lot of games against 7 games against New York. And then who was the other team? Cleveland. They see the Twins a lot. I don't think they see anybody else that's really... I don't know. Playoff races are getting interesting. I was trying to figure out if anybody played like Houston or if anybody played the Angels. A lot of them seem like they're division series coming down the stretch, which is probably the way it should be. But whatever. We're going back to Chase Field, which for some reason, it's surprising that opened in 1998. But whatever. Jake Fraley leading off. This lineup worked really well yesterday. Actually, Fraley was down at the bottom of the lineup. But this'll work. That'll work. James Paxton getting to bat today, so that's good. And, oops, I don't want to switch him. Just want to start the game. There's your starting matchup for you. Don't forget, scroll down, subscribe, take this loading screen as an opportunity to do that, and always be notified when I post new videos.
Well, the clear skies typically mean one thing, a hot afternoon here at Chase Field in Phoenix. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Kyle Seager looks to gain ground in the race for an AL batting title right after this.
Is it doing that weird audio thing again in my headphones? It is. Luke Weaver, 27 starts, 8-9 record, 4.27 ERA, 135 innings, 99 strikeouts, 61 walks.
Keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now to the plate, here is Jake Fraley. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a
26-game hitting streak for Fraley. We have upgraded, we have upped our batting difficulty all the way to veteran, playing very well lately. So
I think he just needs to trust the process, Dan. Can't worry
there you
about
go.
the top 3 guys ahead of him right now. He's got to let them fall to the pack, or at least hope they fall.
Do I have it download going or something?
Himself,
Oh, I do. Is that the problem? It's updating Ember and like the game just doesn't understand like how to run audio apparently.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In there.
Ooh boy.
0-2 now.
All right, that's not a good start for me. Headset's a little bit dead today, so I gotta plug that in. I'm so bad about doing that. All right, 4-seam fastball, changeup, cutter, 12-6 curve. That's a good take.
Up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. The mercury still rising here at the ballpark. 93 degrees.
93. Holy shit.
Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
I mean, at least we saw 4 pitches out of him. Some takes there. One good take, I would say. It is a cloudy, kind of drizzly day outside, so I get to use the light all day today.
First pitch, here it comes. And this ball is crushed deep down the
It's
right
not
field
gonna
line.
stay fair.
And that's
Oh.
looking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at
Damn it. Oh, Sheriff Woody's behind the dish today.
Set up behind the
I mean
gate
that
is
nothing,
Woody Keller, as you see the rest
nothing
of
rude
the
by
home
that. I
battery
mean that
crew
is
there.
nothing
You know,
but a
Debo,
playful
Keller's
jab.
a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I
Ooh,
just wanna
boy,
be
he got
able
me
to
out
turn
in front with
around
that.
and say, "Is
Yikes.
as far as you're
Holy
going
shit.
today?" And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now. Stepping in next, Kyle Lewis. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is
That's a disappointing at bat with J.P. Crawford.
That's exactly what that is. He swings it down.
Ooh, that'll work. That's a single. That's just a single. Didn't get very deep into the outfield. We're good. From almost a home run to a strikeout. Yoinks. Not what I'm looking for, but that's okay.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
45 homers, 107 ribbies.
For guys who could put the team on their back at any given moment. This guy has done it for months at a time right here, and it shows. Fighting for
There we
a
go.
batting title.
Just let that go.
Not only being the veteran presence in the lineup, but also
By the
being
way,
that
in case
veteran
you're curious,
presence
if you can hear that, and you're like, why wouldn't he just suspend the download? Didn't realize that the download was going. I have it like auto update or whatever, but it's inconsistent with what it auto updates.
His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark.
Wild. It's kind of annoying. It's probably because I have so much shit on my hard drive. I need to cut down. Alright, that's fine.
And making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
I did not realize, so I didn't realize how tight the AL East was.
The 2-1 home.
No, off the plate. Cameraman sneezed there. Achoo! Oh. That's how a camera operates, with a thing right here in front of their face. Achoo! Camera operator.
Lewis is off at first with 2 away. And this pitch
There's a
misses
walk.
for ball 4. So
Wild.
the runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first two guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Draw a line in his mound.
Mitch Haniger, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch. And
I shouldn't have swung at that. That was a bad swing because it was a power swing, but
a quick look at his last 10 games paints a bleaker picture. His batting average is below 250 over that stretch.
that one I was just behind on.
Damn.
Damn.
Go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Oh, Origin. Hey, what's up?
A ball and 2 strikes.
Ooh, that was a dangerous take. That was a far more dangerous take than I think I realized it was. Oh, please, let me just get those things.
Tough pitch to lay
That was
off
a
there,
surprisingly
but
dangerous take as well.
2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Here's the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline.
Oh, dang. Dang, dang, dang.
The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Are you almost done with that update there, Amber? 55%, alright.
No score.
James Paxton, I forgot, we haven't even seen his stats. We're deep into this one so far. 27 starts, 14-9 record, 2.97 ERA, 166.2 innings pitched, 165 strikeouts, 5 walks. The important thing to note about James Paxton is he started 2-6.
Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first.
That is bad. We had a rough start in yesterday's game as well. That was the first pitch of the at-bat. That's the first pitch of the game.
Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So yeah, 2-6. Now he's 14-9. So he's 12-3 over his last 15 decisions. These Diamondbacks hitters have been very aggressive swing-wise. I have struggled to get them out swinging. There's been a lot of foul balls. We saw that especially in yesterday's game when Gonzalez had 80-something pitches and only 6 innings or whatever of work. So. A bit of a missed opportunity for the Mariners offensively. Got a runner in scoring position. Put myself in a bad count. And Marte has been an especially large pain in the ass trying to get out.
This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
He is very good at fouling things off.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Wow.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Wow.
And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Wow.
Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out...
I mean, no sweep is no big deal. You can keep an eye down below for scores and updates. The Angels would be one worth keeping an eye on. The Red Sox as well. This game is also a little earlier in the day, I'm sure, because we have to go to Houston. So some of those scores might not happen. He's thrown 5 pitches and already given up a run. They're attacking early.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dior, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
It's okay, though. I mean, everything's fine. We fell behind yesterday, came back, no big deal.
And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. Now here's the first offering. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Marte stands at second with 2 gone. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
The wildest thing?
And
that was only pitch number 11.
As he says, you gotta be kidding me with the side.
That was a little high. I'm a little surprised.
But a run will score in the inning on this
Marte continuing to be kind of the kryptonite for me. He's hard to get out. Came through nicely there for the Diamondbacks. They take a 1-0 lead here in the end of the first. Dylan Moore.
And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now.
We have 6, 7, and 8 coming up. There will be a pitcher that needs to hit.
The pitch. second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And a fastball
missing there a little bit.
Ball 2.
See if we can settle down with Paxton and get something going in this bottom half of the second.
Hit the other way.
Damn it.
Toward right field. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
We do have him up to 25 pitches already through 1 1/3. That's pretty good.
The next batter will be Evan White. It was
Maybe they have someone in the bullpen we can get to.
home run in last night's game.
Evan White had that solo shot to make it
Wheels
6-2.
and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's fine. I was looking high.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Lifted down the line in left. Peralta on the move. And foul.
Real early on that cutter.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Swing and he pops him up. Dives.
Oh, damn it. I thought maybe I'd get a shitty little bloop shot in there, but nothing doing.
Beginning of the play, and you can see him stretch out as far as he can to pull this one in. Nice play.
Real late on that one, yeah.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down. That will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
That's...
Eduardo Escobar standing in. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Escobar brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fraley has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike.
We're feeling good.
And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses.
1-2. Just outside. I wanted that.
And he fouls this one off. That's lifted the other way out to left. Fraley is right there as he'll put it away without much.
That was a very weird animation. I moved it left to try to get him to move, and he just kind of took a couple weird steps backwards and then hopped twice. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Maybe. All right.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Interesting.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. good
And here we
fastball
go. That's a
down
nice
around the
strike
knees
right
there,
there.
taken for a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Fouled that off. Damn it. I hope that eye level would mess with him, but didn't work.
The next 1-2 pitch.
Oh,
He missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in.
all right. What do we have here? We have a knuckle curve that we haven't used. See if we can get him to swing over the top of something. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. So we're right about 11 pitches per inning. I think that was pitch number 23, maybe 24. Between 11 and 12 pitches per inning. Good news.
We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
That D-back shirt. Oh, you can't really see it. The D-back shirt all the way on the right behind me looks... The color change at the shoulder kind of just looks like a skin color. And so I'm like, is it a tank top? Like, is it a tank top? Is it pink? I can't tell. I hope that you're not already getting sunburned, ma'am, in the only after 2 innings, you know?
First delivery to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fast.
August pitcher of the month, James Paxton, up to bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Definitely well hit, but the leadoff man's retired to start the third. And with
Arizona 20 games back, so it's close between the top two and then big ol' gap.
With no hope. And stepping in, Jake Fraley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line.
Oh, Sean.
He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Throw gets him 2 down.
We're letting this guy stick around. He threw so many pitches in that first inning, and he's thrown not even that many in the following 2.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's in there. Base hit. Running hard. He's digging
Okay,
for
we're good.
second.
We're good. Nice job,
And in
Crawford.
scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling.
I got aggressive there with Crawford. The pitch that I missed the home run on was high in the zone, so I just went for it that time.
Probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. At the plate, Kyle Lewis.
That was a bad
First
swing.
pitch,
Thankfully,
he
that was
grounds
foul.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Fly ball out toward right field.
Damn it.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the
God
inning is over.
damn it.
2-out double left stranded. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
He had about 20 pitches in the first inning, 17 total over innings 2 and 3. Hi, Heidi.
This is the lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Except for they play in the same division as the Dodgers, the San Francisco Giants,
First delivery to him.
and the Padres. That's a strike, Woody. Come on.
Being called. You could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's a strike, sir. What the fuck?
The 1-0. swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And
That was just a bad pitch.
2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here. This
What?
pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
In now, Christian Walker, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No
What?
balls and a strike. Second
Come
shot,
on, dude.
double to start out the home first.
Also, James Paxton,
He's ready.
6
Here's the 0-1.
strikeouts away from strikeout number 1,000 for his career.
One strike.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him
Okay,
swinging, and that's the
how did I give up a hit to the pitcher but struck out the actual hitter? What the fuck? Why are you yelling at him? You struck out swinging, idiot.
To make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and one. Weaver stands at first with one out. Popped him up. White has a play. And that's the
Double play.
second
Double
out
play.
of the
Tag him.
inning.
Tag him. Tag him. He's out.
Now batting.
End of inning.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the infielder Katel Marte.
Oh, good lord. Oh my god. What the hell is that?
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Into the box, David Peralta. And it's grounded just
Foul,
foul
foul,
down
foul.
the line. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Okay. Alright. Fuck me. God damn it.
2 down, runners at first and second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
There's a good
The
job of
pitcher
batting
scored a
right there.
fucking run. Why can I not get people out with 2 outs?
You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he will look at a first pitch fastball.
Surprised I was early on that.
0 for 1 for
honestly.
him here in this one. Ball 2 now.
That's a fucking strike!
The way to execute
Oh my god.
down the way, or flip something off speed for a strike.
Fucking
You can knock
idiot.
this over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Peralta isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base.
So part of that was my fault. I overran it. I ran incorrectly with Lewis. So okay, I can't take a look at that. Never mind.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they throw up the stop sign at third as they decide to play it safe. With
This
two
is all
out.
happening with 2 outs. I can't get this fucking team out. What the fuck is going on? Stop.
A little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty. Maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where
I had the same problem in the third game of the Astros series. We were able to get a 3-1 lead in that game, and then just things just fell apart. And this is again the third game. Like the game almost, like if you get to a certain spot, the game's just like, no, you don't get to have a sweep. Fuck you.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good.
That's the only one he swung at.
2 back-to-back.
3 runs already home here. And another foul ball. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Ready on 1-2. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired.
So a pitcher got a hit. I was able to get 2 outs, and then they just scored a bunch of runs. Part of it was my fault. I take responsibility. I misplayed it with Lewis, too worried about where I was going to throw it rather than actually picking up the ball. But still a frustrating inning regardless.
This game, there's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at-bat at a time.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. And now Mitch Haniger.
Move on.
First pitch of the AB now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second.
I'm
And he's in there easily.
I'm good with a double. Excuse me. That's fine. I don't want to make it too aggressive.
Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Standing in now, Dylan Moore.
That's fine. That's fine.
Fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0.
Ooh, no, that's all right. It would have been a called strike either way. I was early on it, but no.
Over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. So now to the plate, Evan White. Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Changeup has given me trouble here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2.
For the most part, we don't get a ton of wild pitch advance opportunities, so I'm not terribly used to it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chases.
Yeah, got me
one
with
out of
that
the zone
changeup.
for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. One left for Seattle. They trail here 4-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Hi, Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lavello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to bat, Dom Marolio struck out in his last trip to the plate.
The catcher.
Can you... Phone, why are you so dumb? Okay. So they almost batted around last time.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
I don't think he's going to end up being out here for very long anyway, because we're getting to the bottom of the order for us offensively. I probably will let him bat again. I don't know. Maybe it'll depend situationally. I can't really... don't want to start diving into the bullpen too much.
And he popped him up. White backs up a bit and he takes charge for the 1st out.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luke Weaver. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he showed like a little
We got a
prowess
3-game
with
set
that
coming
right
up
there. I'd be surprised if they don't attack
in
him a little bit
Houston,
more
so
carefully this AB.
And he lays
he's
off
a
the
fucking
pitch here that
pitcher.
he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Moore takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Now it'll be Christian Walker. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. The tag and
out. He's out. Nice throw from Kyle Lewis.
2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 4-0.
We get credited with a hit there.
And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Hello again, Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay,
All right,
thank you, Heidi.
Tom Murphy. So we'll have Murphy,
At the plate now is
Paxton,
Tom Murphy. He'll start things out
Fraley.
as we begin the 5th.
5, 6, 7, 8. That's 4 pitchers at least. I don't know if I want to use that many
Here comes the first pitch.
more. I don't know if I want to use that many relievers. I think I'll let Paxton hit again.
To short.
Damn.
fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So now the pitcher for the Mariners, James Paxton, hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Swing and a liner.
Damn it.
Taking plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jake Fraley. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to short. There is Ahmed. Throw in time and the side.
I'm so irritated with myself. Fuck me.
They're down 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
The shortstop,
First pitch on its way.
Ahmed.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
The pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the
That'll work.
toughest pitches to hit. The
Fourth
straight
strikeout
changeup
on the
right
day.
no Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Katel Marte. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. In for strike two.
Okay, that'll work.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound two balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
A bouncer to the left side. Crawford gloves it. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon. And that was a close one, so they're asking for some time to look at the replay. Could see a challenge from them here.
I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but let's take another look. Not easy to tell from this shot. Tough call on this one, if you ask me.
Not gonna worry about it. Not gonna worry about it.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Into the box now, David Peralta, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This is skied into short left center. Fraley comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. And he scurries back to first base safely.
The batter number 14.
Now at the plate here is Eduardo Cabrera. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. First offering.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Fuck.
Hard hit towards center. In there, a base hit.
That's okay. That's okay. Didn't want to make it worse than it already was. Wasn't gonna. I didn't want to dive for it, miss it, and have that lead to a run. So I'll give up the hit. That's fine. 10 hits. Yikes.
And he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble.
And again, it's 2-out trouble. It's the 2-out problem.
Before they give him the hook.
So now to the plate, Eduardo Escobar.
We're getting off to good starts in these counts, in these at bats, and I just can't put anybody away. That's what's so frustrating about it.
4 runs runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. High in the air.
And if I'm struggling this much against the Diamondbacks, what does that mean for the Astros coming up here in the next 3 games?
The 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
The back. The right fielder. Cole Calhoun.
In now, Cole Calhoun. And it's fouled away. No hits to this point. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Fouled off. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over.
This one might just be one to just fucking forget. 11 hits given up.
5-0.
I only have 3 hits total. Man, I don't know.
JP Crawford. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing.
He's thrown 30 pitches total in innings 2, 3, 4, and 5. He threw 20 total in the first inning. So
you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here it comes. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
the Red Sox can't make up any ground. They lose 6-5.
Swing and a liner.
No, it's a single. That's a single. Sorry.
It's a base hit.
Thought that might shoot the gap a little bit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
It's been an odd inning problem. 1 in the first, 3 in the third, 1 in the 5th.
Stepping in now, Kyle Lewis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Angels. They could make a bit of a move. Up 6-1 in the 6th.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Calhoun
Damn it.
is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Striding forward now, the Mariners' cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Okay. What the fuck? Sir? Where is your zone?
Crawford, base runner at first with 1 out.
He's getting low on energy. I'd imagine this will be the last inning we see him.
Right field,
Pull,
and
stay.
carry
Fair ball. Home run, Mariners. I was looking around this way like it was going to help. It did not.
A 2-run home run off the bat of Kyle Seager. 46 now for him on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried.
It's a little worried because we had that one earlier with Crawford that just it curved too much, and that one looked like it might have. And
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
1 away, 5-2. We had one big inning in the last game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Oh, god damn it.
With that curveball, and it's 0-2. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both the lefty and a righty up to throw. Still only one out in the inning. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Marolio goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Henniger is retired, 2 down now. So now here is Dylan Moore, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Idiot.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing of. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
There we go.
Better
look there.
Out of the zone.
I gotta refocus here.
For a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
I felt like a bold take, but
when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys.
I hit B to swing in the game. Mercifully, let the animation override that. Oh my god.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next is Evan White.
Alright, let him throw over the plate.
He's set, here it comes.
That's that weird hybrid pitch out. I try not to swing at those because they could be way off the plate. You're fucking shitting me. You're fucking shitting me. The controller doesn't even fucking lose battery power. And look at the fucking middle of this pitch. Well, thank God it sailed on him.
With the fastball that time. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Damn it.
Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
All right, well, I mean, Kyle Seager came through. I don't know.
Across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run.
I doubt the power swing was the correct call right there.
It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Mariners 2.
Of course, it could have just not mattered.
Now to the plate, Dom Marolio. He flew out in his last AB.
The catcher, Dom Marolio.
First pitch of the AB now.
So we're in an even inning.
Number 8 hitter with a strike.
Should be
it's really hard to match up this.
Should be a goose egg.
When you dive into the numbers, this guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1 and 2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
On a good change
there we go.
A swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. And there's a cool milestone.
Hey, look at that.
Career punch-out
1,000 punch-outs for James Paxton.
It might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
Geraldo Perdomo steps in.
Geraldo Perdomo? I love the name.
Here with one gone in the inning.
I think he's really fast, so I got to be attentive here. He has mid-80s speed.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Perdomo is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said.
86, okay. All right. I say mid-80s. I guess 84 to 86 would be mid.
Outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Next to dig in, Christian Walker. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hit hard on the ground.
Damn it. Again, another 2-out hit. Another 2-out hit. Fuck, what is going on?
That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
This is fucking infuriating.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
You know, I'm going to go knuckle curve.
On the ground, softly towards second.
They've been really aggressive on their on the second pitch is when they've been probably the most aggressive swinging. They've been doing a lot of first pitch takes. That second pitch, though. Maybe could have recognized that earlier in the game. Ryan Buchter. 56 games, 1-4 record, 13 holds, 45.1 innings pitched, with a little over a 4 ERA. Tom Murphy will get a new pitcher up here. Munoz still really can't go, so we'll go with Brandon Brennan and Tapia.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Hit in the air down the right field line.
It's the second fastball he's thrown right in that spot. I've missed both of them. 4-seam, a cutter, and a sweeping curve.
But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today. The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball to straightaway left.
Damn it.
Peralta's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Shed Long Jr. will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. He's set and the pitch. And he'll bounce one on the
For
ground to first.
fuck's sake. Sean. Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
So stepping in is Jake Fraley. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. A ball and no strikes. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. the pitch.
Real late on that one. Everything's been low. Easily could have sent me packing, but luckily I was able to get a piece of it.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike.
I knew that was gonna. I knew it was gonna be a fucking problem pitch. God damn it. Fraley had a 26 game hitting streak going into this game. That was his longest at bat. I was terrible with him from the get go. His first 3 at bats of the game were 1 pitch at bats. And the Shedlong Jr. at-bat was really bad, too. This is why it's so important for me to get off to a good start. Because I just fall the fuck apart. There's Brandon Brennan's stats. I'm actually quite frustrated. I don't know why I can't get 2 outs. Like, that's a fucking strike, dude! God damn it! Jesus fucking Christ. No, I didn't want to. I didn't want to throw a slider. I don't give a shit.
Katel Marte will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Katel Marte.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
I mean, ever since that Royals series, things have just been up and down for me.
Bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits, he's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is
He's fucking 4 for 4. And that was like the dribbliest little dribbler.
4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days.
That was a really bad pitch.
To the plate now, David Peralta, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
What are you talking about?
A count of 1 ball, 1
Like,
strike
what the
to
fuck
David
does that even
Peralta.
mean? Pitcher getting tired? He's thrown 4 pitches. Why are you whistling me in that he's getting tired?
Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there and right and pull this one down for the first out. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Second baseman.
Up next, Asdrubal Cabrera. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Marte, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Yeah, hi. I pressed Y 4 times.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Fouled away.
Blue Jays, they can make some progress as well. They are winners.
Another 1-2 delivery. Hit in the air out
I actually may have even... Oh, no, they played the Athletics. Never mind.
And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up.
Tampa Bay taking down the Twins.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him, and it's fouled away. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Fastball called strike, 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. Count still at 1-2.
Come on.
Another one sent foul. And he fouls this one off.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Here's another 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
All right.
For Arizona, they're still out in front, 5-2.
13 hits given up to the Diamondbacks. Only 5 hits for the Mariners. I think, unfortunately, Fraley's streak is going to come to an end. Joaquim Soria, 42 games, 3-1 record, 24 saves out of 30 opportunities. Pretty good percentage.
Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's hitless in
That 80%? No, it's higher than that.
The pitch.
Curveball. Okay, so he has a 4-seam fastball, a curveball, a slider, and a changeup. Crawford 2 for 3, playing well today. Just missed a home run in the first, which was unfortunate.
Here's the pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out-in-front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
1-2, the count to the Mariners.
Way too
shortstop.
inside.
The pitch. Fouled away.
Why did I swing it then?
Gotta believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in.
It's
with
80%, I think.
Here he
To
comes
80%.
again, 1-2. Very weakly on the ground.
Another curveball.
Popped up. Escobar in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
He's got a couple of 4
Hey, that's
seams
just a great
high.
mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Hit out towards second. And a diving try there by Cabrera. A for effort, but it's a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Crawford, been good today. Does that make him 3 for 4?
At the plate now, Kyle Lewis. As he lays off a
Okay,
fastball,
surprised that was a
2-1.
first pitch fastball. I was looking for the curveball. He threw so many of those in the previous at-bat.
Now the 1-0. Hit back up the... Oh, and that's off the second base bag.
We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Through for a hit.
I thought that was going to be a double play, and that ended up being a single. Oh, my goodness.
Bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat.
Right off the second base bag. Weird bounce, weird play.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Standing in now, Kyle Seager. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
I wanted it. I wanted it so bad.
The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ah, he got me with the fucking curveball. Fuck.
A key man there. One away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
That curveball is so slow.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. A bounce it to the left side. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away. So next to hit is Dylan Moore, and with men on base and two away.
Thankfully, Kyle Lewis had the speed to take the double play out of the question, but
No doubt, Matt. A
that's
base hit changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
From the stretch. As, oh goodness, not ready for that slider at all. It's strike one.
Jesus, God, I hate the Arizona pitchers! Pieces of shit! His fastball tops out at 94. The curveball tops out at 73. The slider tops out at 79.
Comes set, the 0-1.
It's a fucking nightmare. It is my fucking nightmare.
Here's the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Go to first, and that gets him out of the jam. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th.
What are you
straight
doing,
ahead.
man?
It's the Diamondbacks.
What the
5,
fuck are
and
you
the Mariners 2.
doing?
Domingo Tapia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
I don't fucking care. God, I'm so fucking irritated.
And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Cole Calhoun.
The right fielder, Cole.
Fastball in there for called strike.
Yeah, I've struggled all day to get players out, or to get people out with 2 outs. 2 strike counts have been difficult to finish off, and I don't really know why. I don't feel like I'm pitching better or worse than any other time.
And the pitch.
And just, the 3-run 3rd inning was sadly the nail in the coffin. I just can't get these fucking Diamondbacks batters out, and it is infuriating. Like, every one of them has like 99 vision. Like, no, that's a ball. Even on times when the maybe I froze them. I don't know. There were a couple of times where I hit one like right in the corner that should have been a strike, and I got called a ball, and it's like, oh, that's the one you didn't swing on? Perfectly placed pitch.
Third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Jesus fucking Christ. Are you shitting me?
Hustled his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, that's
2 strikes.
self-defense than a real
2 fucking strikes.
He muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
In now, Dom Marolio. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
Also, how, what?
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that one
Okay, these have both been real bad pitches.
Calhoun stands at second with no outs. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Moore trying to get there. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Boy, he
This
showed
this
some
is
pretty
definitely one of those just forget about it games. Just shower it off, move on to the next one.
outfielder might call him up, but
It's worrying going into Houston that things have been so bad,
Stephen Vogt will grab
but
the bat and hit for the
whatever.
pitcher here. First pitch coming, here it is.
The worst part about this is it changes Tapia's animation, so I don't have the,
Eighth inning now of a
I don't have his
5-2
double
ball
tap.
game.
That helps me time up when I need to drop it.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. High chopper towards first. He's got it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting. First
Digging
base.
in next, Christian Walker. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Now here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Come on, dude. Come on, dude.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third,
Are
2 outs.
you are
This
you
is not the
are
spot
you
where wanna
fucking
be
shitting
challenging
me?
A hitter like this is where you have to pitch very careful.
And this is on the ground for JP at short. And 8 innings
All right.
gone now as the inning is over. One left for
Big
the
blown
Diamondbacks,
opportunity in the
and it
top
remains
of the
5-2.
8th inning for the Mariners. Tapia obviously will not be hitting. We'll bring in a sub for him. Maybe we'll just let him hit and say fuck it. Tired of this game.
Chris Davinsky
Fuck
comes
it.
on from
Get out of my
the
life.
open to finish this one.
Davinsky coming in 52 games, has a 2-2 record, 11 out of 12 saves, opportunities and saves. 54 innings, 2.83 ERA, 59 to 12 strikeouts to walks.
Stepping in once again is Evan White. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
They look like they're up against
Four
it
seam
here.
and then a
Round
faster
3 on
changeup
the road,
and slider.
trying to come back against a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken.
You
for Cole
you
Strait.
have got to be shitting me. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Go back to the bottom of the last inning and look at the 2 balls that he called. And that's a fucking strike? And that's a fucking strike? Woody, get your shit together, man.
Delivery. Hit on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next for Seattle, Tom Murphy flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Ball swung on and hit to Cabrera at second. Reined in. Throw on to first.
Weirdly, that was good timing. I thought I was late on it.
Jose Marmolejos will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look
There
at
we go.
ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 7 homers and 22 RBIs. The 1-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
2 out, nobody on. 2-1 after the foul ball there.
So the Yankees and the Blue Jays won. So Blue Jays will remain in the wild card race, but they are only half a game back of the Yankees.
Hit hard toward first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss.
So Jake Fraley, who was 0 for 4 today, with a 26-game hitting streak on the line, is going to get one more opportunity.
Into the box now, Jake Fraley rolled slowly down
Mercifully
the first
foul.
base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And that misses 1-1.
Oh, it was right to him. Fuck. So we lose the game. Fraley loses his streak on the final out. Just couldn't. I don't know. I could not get things going today. This was kind of a miserable day. Really struggled. Really struggled defensively today. Paxton drops to 14 and 10. I all afternoon struggled getting the third out, getting the third strike. Gave up a lot of hits in this one. There was a defensive misplay in there that allowed one more run. Missed a home run with Crawford earlier offensively. Kyle Seager did come through and get 2 runs on the board, so it wasn't, a shutout or anything. Blown opportunity in the top of the 8th. Had 2 on with nobody out and got 3 outs and advanced them each 90 feet, which is fucking terrible. Fraley's hitting streak comes to a close. It's the hot shot. I thought maybe I'd be able to sneak one through into right field and at least get him a hit, but Marte is your player of the game. 4 for 4 with a double, a ribby, and 2 runs scored. Good numbers for the Arizona notable players, considering they had 14 hits as a team. Marte had 4 of those 14 hits. Christian Walker was 3 for 5. Cabrera was 2 for 4. Escobar 2 for 4. A couple of doubles between those 3 guys. Some ribbies. And Seager 1 for 3 with a 2-run shot, and that was it. Crawford was 3 for 4 with a double and a run. Lewis was 2 for 4. Haniger was 1 for 4. Marte, like I said, player of the game. Luke Weaver getting the win. 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 earned. James Paxton getting tagged with the loss. I believe it's his 10th of the season is what I said. 6 innings pitched. Gave up 12 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 5 earned runs. Just kind of a messy game. And for whatever reason, I have had trouble closing out sweeps lately. It's been a little uneven since that disastrous 4-game Royals series, where that one was split. The Houston series, though I won, was close in the first game. The second game was weird. Actually, if you look at the last 2 series, the Houston series and this series was kind of tight win, big blowout, and then a loss. Now I think this one was a little bit tighter in the first game. Blowout win, 6-2, and I mean, it wasn't really, we were down, it doesn't matter. 6-2, and then a loss. So there's been a weird pattern emerging, oddly. Hopefully it doesn't follow us into Houston, because we do have a big 3-game set against them coming up. Davinsky, by the way, getting the save. And the Mariners will drop a game here. Gave up 1 in the first, 3 in the third, 1 in the fifth. We were clean in the 7th, though. The 6th and the 8th were the best opportunities for the Mariners, converting on, getting 2 runs scored. That 8th inning, though, really disastrous. And unfortunately for Jake Fraley, he went 0 for 5 today, which is real bad. Got a couple headliners packs. Cool. Good for me. So let's see. Tight game against Houston. Blowout. Loss. Tight game against Arizona. Solid win. Maybe not a blowout, but win and then a loss. Interesting. And even if you go back to the Kansas City, big win, 7-0, loss. Very tight win, loss. Been a little more uneven over the last couple of weeks here. 4, 7, 10 games or so. So I guess week and a half. Ugh. Not what you want to see. Don't want to see the loss, but that'll drop the Mariners to 86-51. I think that'll make it a little more interesting. You could just say I'm throwing for content if you want. That will put the Angels only 3 games back. So that's good news for the Angels. This is not a good time to slip or slide or anything. We have 3 more games on this road trip, though, against Houston, and then we'll see Arizona back home, and we'll also see Boston as well. The Angels loom large at the end of the month, and things are getting interesting. But don't fret, we're not quite done yet, because we did win the series, even if it wasn't a sweep or whatever. We do have cards to unpack here. Unbox is the word I keep wanting to use. Allen and Ginter World's Champions baseball cards. 6 of them here. I'm going to get real close into the camera, so don't be too worried. This camera does not like how much I move around. Like, it auto-focuses, and it's just like, please, just sit. We have a Texas Ranger, Huff. Is this Brandon Huff? No, Sam Huff. Sam Huff of the Texas Rangers. There you go. Allen and Ginter. I do need to flip it upside down. For whatever reason, this first one is like this, and then the second one is upside down. Got a Boston Red Sox here. Is that Bogarts? It is. It is Xander Bogarts, I believe is his name. Xander Bogarts. So there you go. They are participating in the... Hello? There you go. They are in the American League Championship Series. They got blown the fuck out by the Houston Astros in like the 9th inning. Houston scored like 7 runs. Speaking of teams in their respective conference conference championships, here's Fried. Freed? It kind of looks familiar. Can you focus, please? Can you focus, please? Can you focus, please? There you go. There you go. Look at you, getting that crispy image right there. We have an old man. Oh my God. We have literal actor, Jeff Garlin. That's your wallet size card. Actor Jeff Garlin? The fuck? Let's see. From stand-up and acting to writing, directing, and producing, Garland continues to make his creative mark after more than 3 decades in entertainment. Resume highlights include a regular role on Mad About You, co-starring and executive producer positions on the acclaimed Curb Your Enthusiasm, and as a voice actor in movies Toy Story and WALL-E. Jeff also remains a hot ticket on the stand-up comedy circuit. He is... Oh, he's Buttercup in Toy Story. I believe we have this card already, but we have the Blue Shark card. I'm pretty sure we do, because every time I say it, I'm like, it's just like the Grand Theft Auto thing, ha 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 ha. And then I don't say that joke because I hear it in my head and I go, that sounds stupid. And then we have Herman Marquez. This is a card we have and a picture that we may have dismantled, disassembled, demolished in Colorado when we crushed them in one of those games. Also, my eyes fucking hurt trying to read the print on the back of this card. Like, it is so small. Probably is maybe more of a commentary on me needing to get new glasses, but that shit's hard to fucking read. Okay. It wasn't what I wanted, but the Mariners do conclude their series in Arizona. Losers, 5-2. The Angels gain a game on us, now 3 games back, with a big 3-game set in Houston looming. Tomorrow will be on the MLB Network. So tune in if you'd like to see that. 1 p.m. Pacific time right here on youtube.com/ShaunaSourceRex, twitch.tv/ShaunaSourceRex. I stream over there. I have not streamed in a while. I think things are going to get to more of a normal schedule, so I might be able to get back into a little bit more of a flow with that. But until then, just hang out right here, scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell, do all that good stuff. Thank you again so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed my misery, and we'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. for Game 1 against the Houston Trastros. Go Mariners.